It's your boy King Hussle, and yes, it's the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on ahead. You might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hustle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and the Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right, got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for. All right. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you tired of being a zero? You ready to be a family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because you already know when I drop these videos, y'all get them notifications. There's going to be some information that's going to help you win, keep you entertained, or keep you informed. So today we're going to be talking about a new method that's going on in today's world, and this is the buy now, pay later method. And a lot of people caught on to this method when everybody was trying to do the quote unquote Klarna method. Now, this method has been going on for since these apps have been available. Now, like I told you, wherever there's money being made, there's going to be some type of scam or fraud being committed. And once people get a hold of what what's really going on, people find loopholes and they start to exploit them. So with these buy now, pay later applications, they allow people to buy things now and basically pay later. So you might be able to get it for nothing right now, and then you make small monthly payments until you pay it off. And different platforms have different amounts that you can basically finance and get. So with the Klarna method, people were basically utilizing Klarna and getting advances up to $10,000 and buying products and basically reselling these products. And then people started to figure out like, okay, so all these people are able to get Klarna accounts, which are they can finance up to $10,000, and all you need is certain information, and this same information you can find anywhere. So people started to buy fulls and profiles and things, information on the dark web to start opening fraudulent Klarna accounts. So people got onto this wave with Klarna, and they start basically either selling the quote unquote method or utilizing the method. Now, like I said, the government makes it wants to make it easier for the people to be able to do certain things. And when they're making it easier for people, they're also making it easier for the scammers and the fraudsters. So people people utilize their brains, but they don't utilize it in the right way. And with the Klarna app, people started to figure out that there are different apps just like Klarna that is allowing you to pay now, buy now and pay later. So there are apps like Affirm, right? So Affirm, no fee options, and you can borrow up to $17,500. And now people are utilizing these Affirm as one of the apps that they are utilizing to commit fraud with. You got Affirm, you got Afterpay, you got Zip, you got PayPal Letter, you got Split, you got Uplift, you got Laybuy, and all these places offer buy now, pay later options. So people are buying fulls, people are buying profiles, and they're opening up these accounts in other people's identity, other people's credit profiles, because all this is ran off credit, and they basically approve anybody. So the method is basically it's basically a new crackhead method, because you like I've been telling y'all before, there are levels to scams and fraud, and any method where you got to put yourself on camera or put yourself in position to be able to, be caught easier, leave a paper trail, that's a crackhead scam. And just like credit card fraud, back when people used to buy this information on the dark web and boss cars, go into these stores, buy items, and then resell them, those are basically crackheads because they end up buying drugs and stuff like that with the money. So people are starting to find different apps like Klarna, Affirm, all these different apps and open up accounts and start utilizing the credit limits on these accounts, making people twenties and hundreds of thousands of dollars with this. And like I said, everything has a loophole to it. And when people find these loopholes, they utilize them. And everybody trying to get some money. And the problem is people don't have enough time. Like people need money now. Like bills was due yesterday, last week, and people don't got time to apply for a job and wait 2.5, 3 months to get their first check. Or nobody wants to go sell their body, or nobody wants to go sell narcotics. So they have to resort to the what their mind is perceived to be the easiest way to get some money, and that's because scams and fraud have been introduced. Have been going on for a long time, but social media has brought a bright light upon it, meaning that since COVID-19, there's been so much scam, so many so much fraudulent activity going on that people are under this impression that this world can make people quick fat money quick fast in a hurry with ease. Like people think that scams and methods is just step one, step two, step three. Here goes some free money. Like basically like this: walk into the bank, ask the teller for this, go fill out this, and walk back in the bank and do it. No, it's nothing like that. And that's what people think it is. And then certain people get certain things and from different people, and they read these methods and whatever, then they be confused because they never did anything or been in this type of world. Then they automatically want to say something that's fake, and then be back mad at somebody because they sold them something that they never did before and is illegal. So how you gonna get mad at somebody because you're trying to buy something illegal and you never did it before and you don't know what's going on? And scams and fraud have been up 600 to 800% since COVID-19. And all day, every day, you see so many different people on social media flashing hundreds and thousands of dollars, saying they did it from this method, that method, this glitch, that glitch, so many different ways. This sauce, that sauce, this Bible, that Bible. You can make this fast, this flip, that flip, this low, that low. And at the end of the day, these stem from real things. Like these things that people are presenting are real. It's just about who has the actual thing. And it's hard to really say who has the actual product because if there are so many people in the world that want this product and so many people in the world are presenting that they have this product, people are going to take a chance and see who really got it. And so a lot of people get scammed for coins at that $60. $20, $50, $100, like no. So people gotta start really understanding that first of all, scams and fraud is two different things. Two different things. Scams are when people manipulate, social engineer, or trick somebody into sending their own money. Fraud or fraudulent activity is when somebody does not authorize them getting this money. So somebody might go into somebody's account or do the check fraud when somebody steals people's checks and try to cash them. All this is fraudulent activity. And what people don't understand is there are so many new methods out here going on that people are starting to figure out how to commit scams other than fraud. So the banks won't be liable for paying back the victim the money, and the banks won't go after the scammer because they don't have to pay back the victim the money. So it's basically all on the victim because banks only cover fraudulent activity, not scams. And when somebody social engineers or tricks somebody into sending their own money, that's a scam. That is not fraud, and that's not covered. And people are losing out on a lot of money on these new scams. Businesses are losing out on a lot of these new scams because of how easy they are allowing it to be for people to be able to get these things, especially the buy now, pay later applications. So the buy now, pay now method basically people opening up these accounts of fraudulent accounts and stolen identities, selling people these quote unquote methods with these apps and running up the limits from other people's credit limit, even their own credit limit. You got people out there just opening up these accounts on their own credit limit and doing things. And listen, people do things and worry about it later. And it really hits the fan when it later comes. So to do that and think you're not going to get caught, especially when you're doing it on your own credit, is ridiculous because it's on your credit, it's on your social security number, it's on your credit profile. So it's all about just being more safe, being more cautious, and being more aware out there for all these people out there with the methods. You know what I'm saying? Be more safe and be more cautious and be more aware of what you buying and who you buying what from. Um, don't put yourself in a position to have to owe 17,000, 20,000, open up multiple accounts with these places and getting credit lines and buying things and selling things, and don't do that. Make sure you guys are getting your Norton Lifeline to monitor the dark web and all your personal accounts and social media accounts for no suspicious activity in there. Monitor the dark web to make sure your information is not being sold. So make sure you guys are getting your Norton Lifeline. Make sure you guys are freezing your credit bureaus, transferring Equifax and Experience so nobody can get anything in your name. Make sure you guys are getting new credit card or debit card numbers every so often. We tap, swipe, insert, order online every day, all day. And when we do, that information is now being placed on a database. And once it's on the database, there's always a compromise leak or a hack going on. And it just makes us more vulnerable. So we get a new credit card or debit cards and with new information numbers on them every so often, that old information will no longer be valid. And if that old information was on a compromised leak or hack, it won't be valid, it won't work, and you'll be safe, right? So it's just all about being more knowledgeable and aware of what's going on in this crazy world that we all living in, because at the end of the day, these are real things that's going on. And if you're not aware of what's going on, you won't know what to look out for, and you won't be able to get the red flags in your head when you see certain suspicious things, and you might become a victim. So being aware, being safe, and being more cautious helps and saves you from being a victim and can possibly help others from becoming a victim, right? So make sure you guys stay more safe, stay more cautious, and be more aware of what's going on out here in this crazy real world that we live in, because these things are true and they're really happening. So be more safe, be more cautious, and be more aware. Shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me to keep going. Y'all motivate me to keep dropping the sauce, and y'all motivate me to keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime 101, living the gyms are $1,000. But for limited time only, I'm doing them for 600. Yes, 600 cash app or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is on your cash app or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know you payment ready, and we will go from there. All right, no screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yell me. Make sure y'all booking y'all see on the webinars Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 250, 10 seats available each session. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the crypto tour in person limited gyms, 3,500. Make sure y'all book y'all see on a month-long mentorship, $1,000. Make sure y'all checking out my vendor platforms on Telegram and the Potato App Millionaire Network. Still look for people for the production company. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the notification bell on my YouTube channels, my Twitches, my IGs, my TikToks, my Snapchats. Make sure y'all checking out the crypto world because it's changing people's lives, and make sure y'all getting in where y'all fit in with these load ups, $100 and up, $100 and up. All right, send them screenshots when y'all payment ready, Cash App, Bitcoin payment. All right. So with that being said, it's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know how to get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson video or live. Peace.